So I'm finally considering what would happen when I join the ends of a loop diagram together to form another loop. So here, if I have a function that has an arrow going only in one direction and it's connected by a bitemporal loop, a loop that goes forward in time and backward in time, then that leads to only being able to move forward into time or being able to move backwards into time to a singularity only. So if we can go backwards in time, we only get the concluding state. So we have either the sequence repeats in the same order. Chi1 is a singularity. The only point we can get to by going backwards is Chi1 for this diagram. So normally, you can see there would be a loop going in this direction. But using the broader assumption to start out with that loops are bidirectional, that leads us to, it suggests we should define the loop going in circles in one particular direction, and if going in the opposite direction, terminating on the last element in the sequence. So this gives, this at Chi1, this gives a possibility for solutions of Chi1 or the loop, where the size of Chi1 equals 0. So this loop can go through Chi1 over and over, and then because it has a singularity over here, it can compute Chi1 from all of the previous loopings going forward. But once we have that Chi1, then there's no point in interacting with the loop with this direction arrow because Chi1 is a singularity. And so you go back in the opposite direction and you go back into the loop. Or else you just get Chi1, 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 Chi1. So if this is where I started from, then as soon as I fetch Chi1 in this resulting loop, I have to go back through the loop to get anything new out of the system. So this collapses, and I'm going to call this zero entropy.